everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video we're going to be choosing my December, oh my goodness, TBR, which basically is books I'm going to be reading, but we're going to be doing this a little bit differently. We're going to just be randomly generating some numbers. I have wrapped up a week ago now 12 different books from my to be read shelf, and we are going to be randomly generating a number between 1 and 12 because I wrapped officially 12 books. We're gonna go and roll for I think maybe 4 or 5, but yeah, there's a range of books in here. The reason why I'm gonna be number generating it and not just choosing a book to open is because I wrap these myself, and for instance the difference in book size means I know what book it is. So this book right here I'm pretty sure is Stephen King The Green Mile because it's the only small book, like small mass market paper book that I wrapped. I'm using the Pretty Random app, which is an app that I used to use for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project Pan. We've got numbers 1 through 12 and let's randomize 4. Okay, number 4 looks like this. It feels really skinny, so I am curious to see what this is. I actually don't remember what this is, but let's have a look. I love this because it makes me feel like I'm shopping my bookshelves because I don't know what I'm gonna get. This is perfect because I really wanted to read this. This is Harrow Lake by Kat Ellis. This is kind of like a thriller slash horror kind of combo. I brought this in a charity shop literally a week ago now. I really wanted to pick it up straight after I brought it, but I wanted to leave it for a video at some point, and then because it was something that I wanted to read I decided to wrap it. So this is really ideal, and it's also a nice skinny book. It's not that long. Let me read you guys the synopsis. Lola knows all about Harrow Lake. Her famous father directed Nightjar, the cult horror movie that was filmed there. She knows about the caves beneath the fairground, the sunken graveyard, the trees in the woods that's hung with teeth, but she doesn't know about the dark past that the town hides or the secret it holds about her family. Now she finds herself in Harrow Lake, and as she searches for answers, someone or something is stalking her every mood. In Harrow Lake, the truth can be the death of you. I'm really excited to be able to read this, and I haven't really read that many thrillers this year, so I am excited. Roll number 2. 10. Okay, this one feels like a decently sized book as well. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure I remember. This is another one that I brought from a charity shop. This is The Castaways by Lucy Clark. And this one I believe is about being trapped and stranded on an island. It gave me very similar vibes to Wilder Girls by Rory Powell, which I really enjoyed. It's a very different book for me, but I really did enjoy reading it. Again, let me read you guys the synopsis because my brain still isn't functioning properly, so I'm just going for synopsis reading to keep the video kind of with good order. You wake on a beautiful remote island, sparkling blue seas, golden sunsets, barely a footprint in the sand, yet this is no ordinary escape. Next to the wreck of a plane, a stranger places. Another sharpens a knife, scouring a list of the dead onto a palm tree. Others watch from the shadows of a campfire, all with untold stories and closely guarded secrets. This is no ordinary holiday. This is no ordinary island. This is no ordinary beach read. Super excited, and so far it's looking like we're having a bit of a thriller month. Number 3. 11. This one's kind of a chunky one. I'm trying to think, what chunky one did I put in it? I have no idea, but let's unwrap. I literally have no brain cells to remember what I wrapped up, so. Oh God. I know why I did this to myself and the reason why I can't remember. It's not that I'm not excited for this book. I am. I loved Six of Crows. I read it all in one night. But I have tried reading this quite a few times and I'm just bored. Like, I don't know if it's just the start of the book, but I have been bored every time that I've picked this up. This is the sequel to the Six of Crows duology. I really have been trying to read this, but if I read this before the end of the year, it does actually mean that I have finished another series, which one of my end of years videos that's coming up in December is all of the book series that I am currently reading. DNF'd or made progress in this year, and I have never been more horrified looking at a spreadsheet in my life, I don't think. That one was a little bit more of a scary one, I won't lie. So let's have a look at the next one. 7. This one looks like a small one. It could be a romance, hopefully, because then it will break up some of these reads. I feel like all of these ones are going to be quite long ones. This is indeed a romance. And this one is Meet Me in Tahini by Georgia Tolofo. I read Meet Me at the Wedding this month in November, and I loved it. So I am very excited to read this one. I didn't want to pick it up straight away because this is like a series where you follow, I think it's called like the Meet Me series by her, and you follow different couples in each book, but they're all of the same friendship group. And technically I read the last book first. This one I believe we follow a main character who is in a wheelchair, as you can see on the front cover, which I love that type of representation, so I'm really curious to see how I feel about this one, and I'm excited about the tropical setting. That doesn't look too bad. Now the question is, do I want to allow myself flexibility to choose something if I'm not feeling like reading any of these? But I think we're gonna make one final roll. 5. Okay, this feels quite stiff. I don't remember what this is. All the ones in the middle look exactly the same, so I have no idea what this is. Let's have a look. Wait, no, I've already read that book. This is not what I thought it was. I thought it was Twisted Love for a second, but it's not. I've already read that. Funny story about this one. I wanted to read this for the longest time. I picked it up and I really wanted this specific cover, so I went out the way to find this specific cover, and then I just didn't read it. I have a love-hate relationship with Stephen King himself. I've given something 5 stars, I've given something 2 stars. I read an 800-page book from him and gave him 2 stars, and ever since then I can't really forgive him. So yeah, but there is a couple of his books. I do have quite a few of his books on my TBR, one of them being The Institute, which I'm super excited about, along with this one, Misery. And I've heard amazing things about this one, and loads of people love this. I'm sure you guys already know what this is about, but I believe it's about a writer who gets in a serious car accident and a huge fan finds him and then tortures him to finish the book, his book series, a different way, a way that she wants it to be finished. But I'm super excited to see where this goes, and I really feel like this has good potential. We've got a very interesting selection of reads for the month of December. 3 kind of more thrillery books, and then we've got 1 kind of fantasy / dark academia, and then we've got 1 romance. So we've got at least 1 more light and fluffy read in here. Maybe I'll mix it up with some Kindle Unlimited romance reads as well throughout the month. But in order of like book length, I'm not really too intimidated by this TBR, which is great because I feel like I'm more likely to stick to it and actually read these books in December. That is everything. This was really fun. It felt really exciting to like unwrap things and not know what was in there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to our channel if you're new around here and like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye!